Am I gonna lose my job if I join Qatar Airways? I heard that termination is very common. Hello everyone, welcome back to Rain Streams channel. Namaste, namaskaram. How are you all? I hope you all are doing excellent and great, enjoying along with your friends and family. As you must have realized by now by reading topic that what could be the topic in this video. Yes, you read it right. It's gonna be pros and cons of only Qatar Airways. Most of you are writing me through Instagram comment or YouTube that am I gonna lose my job if I join Qatar Airways? I heard that termination is really common in this airline. So I am sure you must have got these kind of information from somewhere. Let's leave it towards the end. I will discuss each and every cons in detail in this video. But let's start with the pros first. First and foremost, as you can see that I was there for 8 years. So let's talk about money first. Money is very important part. We all know that, we all want it. So your money part will be sorted. If you join, if you get this opportunity, it's a huge opportunity. First of all, not everyone is getting it. So if you clear interview, your money part will be sorted. You will be able to earn as much as you want. If you want to save it that much, you can save it. Let's give you example. After working in Qatar Airways at age of 25, I bought my first home. At age of 27, I bought my second home, and it is not small home. I'm talking about big home in Delhi and other major cities. So these much you can earn from Qatar Airways as a flight supervisor, as a cabin crew. I'm talking about all 8 years career. Apart from that, I had savings also. And don't think that I was only doing this. I was only saving and I was only focusing on buying home. No, I was one of the crew who spent a lot, especially during layover. I used to explore food of every country. Along with food, I used to go to new cities. Of course, if you're traveling, you're going to see around, right? So, and in Doha, I was majorly paying for my gym. We had gym in accommodation. Still, I used to go out and I used to pay for my instructor, which was my personal trainer. So after spending lavishly, all I'm trying to say, if you are spending lavishly also, still you can afford this much with that salary. It means they are highest paying, one of the best paying, I would say. That is the first benefits. So if you are willing to join, please consider it. Second pros I'll tell you is about country visit. Of course, in this 8 years, if you talk roughly, if I remember roughly, when I was resigning, it was showing how many cities, how many countries I visited. It was more than 80. So in this 8 years, I already traveled more than 80 countries, not cities. Imagine, that is countries. And then in that country also, it used to show, like for example, if I'm going to US, I used to request for New York a lot. So I will see, okay, Rima is traveling New York. In iPad, it will show how many times I visited that city, particularly that city in US was 48, 49, this kind of ratio will show. So imagine how much you will get to explore new countries and learn about new cultures. Talking about cultures, that is the third benefits of being cabin crew with Qatar Airways, because that is one of the airline which is traveling all over the world, all over the globe, more than 160 destinations. And imagine if you travel more than 160 destinations worldwide, you get to know about different cultures. Moreover, forget about learning different culture from outside. You live with a different country people. My flatmate was Korean, Indian, Thai and Malaysian. These were the flatmate which changed over the period of 8 years. So imagine how much I was one of those people who explore, who talk to people, who enjoy interacting. So I used to be very friendly with my flatmate. I learned about Malaysian basic culture, and she was Chinese Malaysian, so she also taught me a lot about Chinese culture. At the same time, I learned about South Korean culture a lot. So these kind of exposure, when you get in your life, the kind of exposure traveling can give you, trust me guys, if you're sitting in India and you're only traveling in India, still you will get to know a lot of things, and you will not judge people. This is my personal opinion. This changed over the period of time. When I used to travel a lot, I started judging less. In India, you judge a lot. When you didn't explore to different country, when you didn't explore to different cultures, you judge. Every person you are meeting, they are doing something differently. You start judging them as per your knowledge. But once you open that door and you travel, you stop judging people and you respect them for the person they are, and you also become wiser. This is my personal opinion. So guys, in Doha, of course, you get bestest accommodation. You get everything is furnished there. You get, if you are not living in accommodation, you do get nice housing allowance. If you are at particular position like supervisor, you get 4,000 above Qatari Riyal. But if you are below that, F1 and all, it's 2,000 depending upon your position. Chalo, let me tell you guys, first of all, I received many messages saying that, are they terminating crew? Are they not taking care of their crew? Are they, if any small complaint happens from customer side, am I gonna get in big trouble? Is the company operate that way? Are they reporting each other? So these are the major questions which I am getting. So let me answer it all today in this video. First of all, I don't know where are you getting these information from. Definitely, if somebody is giving you such information, I am not saying that they are wrong or right, but the thing is, if they spend certain period of time in the company, imagine if I am working there and if I worked for 8 years and then I resign and I start making videos about Qatar Airways cons, definitely there is something wrong with me. I am not saying that there are no cons at all, but the thing is, once you can survive there for 8 to 10 years and now you are saying that they terminate, do you really see that they will terminate if you are working properly and following your standards? So I do not like such people. First of all, you should choose your mentor. You should choose your people wisely, whom you're following, whom to listen, whom not to listen, how much advice you should take from YouTube and how much leave it. Let me tell you guys, these people are fake. They cannot be 100% true to anyone. If they can lie about the company where they worked, which they gave them so much, which I was talking about pros, suddenly they appear and they talk about cons and they talk about bad things about company. I personally do not like such people. There's other kind of drawback, which is waking up at different timing and all. It's there, but that is part of the cabin crew job. If you want me to make video of disadvantage of being cabin crew, that I can make a separate video. To be honest guys, I did not feel any cons which was only associated to the airline, not to this job. So if you talk about Qatar Airways cons, if you are following such people who is telling you that they terminate people, let me give you my example guys. 8 years, 0 letters in my file, not even advisory letter. It doesn't mean you will not get it. If you go there, you can get it. Why I didn't get it, I will share you that kind of story. First of all, I was taking care of all the standards and procedure which company is giving. So if you have a guideline which is black and white, there is no gray area over there. If you have a proper guideline and you are following your service standard, if you are deviating for some reason, you need to keep your supervisor informed. No complaint will happen. But when it comes to service, sometimes some goof up can happen and complaint can come. So in that case, like my example, I went to office to explain one complaint. I was F1 cabin crew and I dropped Laban on business class gold member. Laban, if you don't know, that is lassi of Indian, like we drink lassi. Imagine how thick that drink is. And starting from head to toe, that entire Laban was on him. And I was the one who dropped. I went to explain my case and do you know, I didn't get even advisory letter. So now, 2 reasons. First is, what is your story, how it happened and how your supervisor reported that. two things matters a lot, especially when it comes to customer complaint. How your supervisor is reporting that incident to office, and what is your learning, and how did you explain your side of story. If you want me to talk about entire situation, I'll make a situation video. Write it down in a comment section that you want to hear that situation, how I dropped Laban on customer and got no letter. Now the thing is, if you are cabin crew and you are not following your standards and procedure, if you report sick a lot, then definitely you can get letters. But the thing is, if you follow your standards and procedure, you do not report sick a lot. Maybe genuine reason which is already backed up by the report, it's fine. Otherwise, definitely not only Qatar Airways, any airline will call you and ask you why you are reporting sick so many times. So my personal suggestion now, if you find any channel who is talking about drawback of working in Qatar Airways, please write it down. How did you work there for so many years? And why did you work? Who was stopping you? Why didn't you resign? Why didn't you resign if it was so bad? You should have come before, no? Right? So please ask this question and write it down in the comment section. If you agree, if you like this video, please share amongst your friends and family, and wish you all the very best for Chandigarh Open Day, which is coming on 25th of September, and for future Hyderabad. Let me tell you guys, if you need my personal assistance, if you need my guidance, if you feel I can shape you, I can assist you with the training, please feel free to contact me at reema.sharma89@gmail.com. Bye bye guys.